Hello, my name's Rebecca King and I'm one of the brain changers from Moonbeam Monday Training and Coaching. And I'm really excited to share this document with you. Thank you so much for downloading my top 5 science-backed hacks to eliminate anxiety for good. I'm really excited to share it with you, and I wanted to take you through so that you understand what's included and the best way to use it. Now, as it says in the title, everything that we've included here is backed by science. And I have included some of the links for you if you'd like to read on a little bit further. And we're not just here to tell you what to do to help you begin eliminating anxiety. We want you to know how to do it, but why you should do it. What difference is it going to make in your life? What are going to be the benefits? And we've included a little bit of that here in this particular tool. Now, we know life is busy. We've all got a lot of stuff going on in our lives. So this is supposed to help you, okay? It's not here to overload you. We have done the work for you. These are actually 5 of the things that I used to eliminate anxiety and depression from my life for good. Now, I want to just talk about that for a moment because there's a big statement. Now, when I say that I have eliminated anxiety from my life, some people come back and say, well, hang on, isn't a little bit of anxiety healthy in your life? And absolutely, we're not talking about eliminating fear from your life completely. Okay, there's a reason we feel fearful about things, which is what anxiety is. It is a fear. And that little bit of fear helps us from making what might be, silly decisions or to put us in danger. But there's no reason for us to feel this chronic, consistent anxiety on a day-to-day basis that a lot of people are feeling these days that overwhelms us. So these are the tools that I used to begin eliminating anxiety from my life for good. And I'm really excited to share them with you. So here on the screen, you'll see this is simply the cover, my top 5 science-backed hacks to banish anxiety for good. Yes, that's me on the cover, being my best self at a music event of some description, wearing my favorite t-shirt, be happy, spreading the positivity wherever I go. So of course, we've got our contents page, and then we have a little bit of an introduction of Moonbeam Monday Training and Coaching. And Moonbeam Monday is made up of myself and Yvonne, who you can see in the picture. And Yvonne also happens to be my mum. Yes, we are business partners and we are so passionate about what we do and helping people revolutionize the way that they think and live. So you've got a little bit of an intro to us, what we do and how we got here. Then you've got an introduction from me in terms of what this guide is really helping you do and why we've put this together for you. And then I introduce you to our 5-step brain model. Now, of course, we're all about the brain. We are the brain changers, and we're talking about the way that we think. So that's why we have created this model for you and broken it down into 5 different stages. And these are all of the steps that you're going to take that are going to help you eliminate anxiety for good. They're going to get you started. So I give you a little bit of an introduction to the brain model there, and then we get into the good stuff. So this is, as I said, it's 5 steps. We start with become conscious. And as you can see on this particular page, we talk about what's happening. We start with our unconscious mind because of course we're talking about becoming conscious. And then we introduce you to step 1, what that is, some of the challenges that you might find with it, but also what this technique is that's going to help you become more conscious. Then on the page after that, we go into more detail about that particular tool. Some of you might be familiar with this one, box breathing, but we give you a little bit of information about why box breathing is a great place to start, how it's going to help you become more conscious, and then overall, why becoming conscious is important. So then we go into step 2, which is the root cause. Same kind of format there, and on the second page, this is the tool. So the tool that we're introducing you to here is journaling. It's getting it out of your head. And so we've provided 10 journal prompts there for you. When you go through and answer these questions, this is where the gold is. Okay, you're going to be digging the gold, because when we work with people, when we coach people, we are merely the facilitator. In each of us, we have the answers that we need. It's just we've covered it over with so much stuff, so much conditioning, and perhaps haven't been introduced to why we think, say, and do the things that we do. So we don't even know how to get to that particular answer. So that's what this tool is doing for you. Then, of course, we move on to step 3, which is alignment, and we give you an exercise there to bring you into alignment. We're talking about values in this step. Then in number 4, I is internal resistance. When you go through this process of change, when you start asking yourself questions, when you make the decision that you want to feel differently, that you want to think differently, and I know that you do, because that's why you downloaded this resource today. But when you start this, dare I call it a journey, you will come up with some internal resistance. It's 100% normal, a very natural feeling, because we are not wired for stepping outside our comfort zone. You know, our brain's number one job is to keep us safe and to keep us comfortable. So if you're going through this process, you will feel uncomfortable. You will get some of this resistance. And I want you to really embrace that. Go with it. It means it's working. So of course, the page after that, we've got an exercise for you there all around reframing. Oh, lovely picture of me, and a fantastic comment there from Wayne Dyer. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And that is in direct reference to the reframing tool on the previous page. Then step number 5 is all about new strategies. So everything that we're introducing you to here is about bringing new strategies into your life. So new tools, this is what we've given you. So on that last page of number 5 there, we're summarizing all of the tools there and giving you an idea about how to use these and when to use them. And I just want to take a moment to talk to you about that, because your question might be, or you might have a comment that says, geez, Beck, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of information. And you've basically given me 5 things to do there, 5 exercises to do. And to that I say, yes, absolutely. We've given you some fantastic tools that when you implement these and make them a consistent part of your life, they are going to start changing things. You will start feeling differently. And when they compound, when you start making these habits, bringing them into your daily routine, and you compound, then they can make like a bigger impact, if you like. Now, we're not suggesting that you sit down for a whole day reading through this and doing all of the exercises at once. If that's how you like to do things, then by all means, please do that. It's important that you find what works for you. But as I said at the beginning, we appreciate that everybody has lots going on in their life. Dare I use the B word, busy. So what we're encouraging you to do is do this in bite-sized chunks, okay? Because you're already feeling anxious, and our goal here is to make you, or to help you feel calmer. It is not to overload you. So we encourage you to perhaps every week move on to the next step. So you might start back at step 1 and you might say, right, do you know what? I find that Sunday mornings is a fairly calm and quiet time for me. It's a day off from work. I don't have anybody vying for my attention. I don't usually have appointments. So I am going to commit to myself that I'm going to make the time on a Sunday morning at 10 a.m., for example, and I'm going to work through this step. I'm going to truly understand what this step is about and learn the tool or do the tool in the booklet. And then bring that into your life over that next week. And then the following Sunday, if that's the day and the time that you've chosen to implement these tools, then you sit down, you look through step 2. So you keep doing the tool in step 1, but now you're going to do step 2, and that's going to help you with the next part. So if you keep following that example, by the end of 5 weeks, you will have worked through this whole document. You will have asked yourself some really poignant questions, and you'll have some very interesting and thought-provoking answers that are going to begin helping you to shift things. And you're also going to have some wonderful tools that will continue to help keep you calm and grounded and, really creating that feeling that you're looking for. So that is my recommendation of how to use this particular tool. Now, on the last page there, of course, there's all the different ways that you can work with me. So whether it be through our Mind Masters membership, private coaching, private one-on-one coaching with me, if and when you're ready to really take this deep dive and clear the conditioning that you've had over all of these years, if you're truly ready to make some changes and feel differently, that is for you. Or, of course, our 2-day immersive in-person event. So there's a link to all of the ways that you can work with me, and you can simply jump on our website, moonbeammonday.com.au, and read about those in more detail. Now, of course, you may have questions as you go along as well, and that is fantastic. We always welcome questions. So we're contactable through our socials. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn at Moonbeam Monday, or me directly in LinkedIn. Or, of course, you can email me directly at rebecca@moonbeammonday.com.au. So, as I said, we welcome your questions. If you'd like to know anything more about these particular tools, if you come up against any challenges with them or any observations or ahas, we absolutely welcome you to get in touch with us. So that is all from me for now. I really look forward to helping you eliminate chronic anxiety by using my top 5 science-backed hacks that I used to help me change my life. Because when you change your mind, you can change your life. My name is Rebecca King, and I am the brain changer from Moonbeam Monday Training and Coaching. Bye for now.